I looked to the left and I double take and I go, what? And I looked and I saw. I used my investigative skills and I thought, wait a minute, does this fit in the slot? And it actually fits in the slot. So I hit my head, of course. Dang it. Yeah, he was pretty cool. But yeah, there's gonna be a load of welding on the dang house over there. Hey, good morning. Craig here on the Thai farm, where I'm sitting in my truck, of course, with a little bit of aircon before I go outside here and, you know, create a few buckets of sweat, because it appears I have to fix something that someone broke, and that someone is really unknown, but I have a sneaky suspicion who it is, because yesterday was trash day. And if you've watched any previous videos, I did build that iron trash caddy around the public trash can that I have. And so the guys can just, you know, chuck it in the caddy and they don't have to worry about it falling over, or, you know, the dogs from across the street always jump on it, tip it over, ravage the trash. The truck comes and goes, God dang it, and, you know, and they'll pick up the barrel if it's tipped over and stuff, and they'll probably pick up a couple of the bags if they're tied up and stuff. But if it's shredded all everywhere, no, they're not going to do that. They leave it and we have to pick it all up. I should say my wife does. But anyway, so that's why I built the caddy, so the dogs can't tip it over. Hello, and it works great. But yesterday, like I say, it was trash day. My wife came out here in the morning and put the trash bag, you know, put the trash in the bucket. If you put it, you know, all through the week, then, you know, there's a higher chance of dogs or whatever, somebody getting in there. But anyway, so she brought the trash out, threw it in the bucket, and trash caddy was fine. Fine. And then we actually were leaving in the afternoon to go up, or to go into town to eat something for dinner. And as I pulled up here at the driveway to leave, you know, I looked to the right, I looked to the left, and I double take and I go, what? And I looked and I saw the caddy, someone had plowed into it. Dang it. And of course, you know, they didn't leave no message or anything. But at the time, actually I made a little bit of video yesterday on it. Maybe I'll show a clip of I ran the camera like on the what appears to be the tire tracks going right into the metal area. Being that I am who I am, I used my investigative skills to determine tire tracks, so some type of tractor. And yeah, but speaking of that, shortly after we got home yesterday, all that thunder, lightning, yeah, it poured rain, just a deluge. So the house is still soaking wet. It's still all wet up here. I'm glad at least there's a little bit of water in the canal there, because I'm gonna need that to make some cement. But yeah, so there was a steel bar here cemented into the ground, and actually they're laying here, but it was laying all the way over there, and then it was here. So, and there's leftover cement. They smashed that. So yeah, gone. Anyway, that's a bummer. But yeah, I mean, the tire tracks are gone now because of the rain. But yeah, I have a sneaky feeling that it was probably the trash truck. He probably had, you know, the trash truck goes slower, right? And so what happens is people try and pass him. So because I have this driveway space here, he probably tried to pull over a little bit and come right next to the can, so then he could do it like that and people could pass. And then the driver's side is on the right side, so he can't see his left side. And maybe the tires got a little too close. So I looked at the metal, and the metal itself isn't dinged or whatever. So I was like, because at first I thought it was motorcycle. Remember, I just did a video I just posted on those Social Security videos. One of them, I was talking, and then there was a motorcycle accident out here where the two girls on a motorcycle, two college girls on a motorcycle, broadsided one of these boony dogs running across the street, I guess, and all hell broke loose, and the ambulance just came and all that stuff. But they didn't want to go to the hospital. They just got treated there, you know, bandaged up actually right there and all that. And they went on their way, probably to report to mom and dad. But anyway, when I first saw that broken, I thought, wait a minute, did they hit it? You know, and but it wasn't them. It was definitely a big old tire or something, because in order to smack that, they broke the welds, right? They broke the metal rod welds, ripped those things out of their cement foundation, so it was bigger. Anyway, so now what I've done is, this time got my post hole digger. I'm gonna dig a deeper post for that. I got a bunch of rock, there's sand in there too. I'm gonna mix it up with the leftover concrete I had. And on that note, when I came home, we went to eat last night, and then we were gonna go tool around, but then it started getting all gray and everything, right? And I got video of that too, actually. I took drones. I think that probably put it in the front of the video, so maybe you already saw that. But anyway, yeah, it was like gonna rain, and so I was thinking, oh shit, man, I got tools outside for my shack and everything. I don't want to get those wet. So canceled, drove home quickly, and it was still rolling thunder and boom, boom, boom. And I was like, whoa. So I picked up all my tools and everything that I had outside in the shack, because it's been sunny and nice for the last few weeks or whatever. So I got them in there, but I forgot, and I remember on the way, but I forgot that I still had a little bit of cement and stuff in the bucket. The rendering kind of cement and my old cement. And then I was like, just now I said, oh shoot, that's right. I went over there, and the rendering cement, which was more exposed, it's already hard as a rock. But underneath it, and I had a plastic thing over there, still had the regular cement, which is this, but it's a little hard there, but there's still a lot of powder and stuff. So I think I can get enough cement out of there, you know, to fill the post holes at least, before I put the angle iron back in there. But I'm probably gonna do some cutting. So I got my angle iron, metal cutter, brought my hammer, and of course I'm gonna have to re-weld it. This was sitting in my garage. I think it's 25-to-1. I think it's a pre-mix, because usually I put my gas back in my tank if it's not, like bush cutter gas. So I got to fill that up. I'm probably gonna have to pull that Lord knows how many times to get it started. But so first thing is clear that area out there, clear it up, get it ready for me, and then yeah, and then drill them post holes, man. Hopefully I don't hit like big old roots. There was trees out there a long time ago, so maybe there's big old roots in the ground. I don't know. I hand dug them last time, but obviously I didn't go deep enough. I think I actually, when I was building that, I remember that I wasn't too concerned about going deep enough, because you know, it's there by the roadside almost. So, and I thought about that. I thought about one of these kids on a motorcycle or something coming by and not seeing it, or messing around and clipping it and going bam and hitting it right. And they hit that metal bar, it's gonna hurt, and it's super stiff. It'd probably break bones and all that, and maybe even take off a hand or something. So I thought, you know what, it's all right. It gives a little. If you impact it, it'll knock it out, and maybe you won't lose a limb. So, but this time I'm gonna put it a little bit deeper, not like the whole length of the post hole or something, no. But I'm gonna do it a little bit deeper, and just so it's more secure. And yeah, that's what I gotta do, man. Anyway, so digging, welding, mixing, and yeah, it's gonna be hot. Hot, hot, hot. All right, well, let's get to it. Ain't gonna get done. All right, back at you. Shit. When did that fall down? Anyway, hopefully you got some of that. I just welded it on the side. This one was on the inside because it's actually more straight. And then, you know, kind of crude, but hey man, it'll work. So I think I'm done with that. It's got to get cleaned up. I don't know if you saw that, but I had my first extension cord, and I forgot about that. That extension cord's that cheap fused kind. It's really only for probably household items or something. It was popping the fuse, you know, triggering the thing all the time. I couldn't use welder for that, so I had to go all the way back. I walked back and got my, you know, my shop extension that I built so it could handle the voltage. Anyway, let me get this stuff put up. Back at you. One of the things I just realized was that I have my good glasses on. I can't keep ruining these, man. Even the slightest, you know, I can see there's dust on there. Cement dust or whatever. Even the slightest dust, just gonna ruin them. First time you gotta wipe it off. You're gonna micro scratch those lenses, and then it sucks. Those of you who wear glasses you'll know that you know, the feeling of putting on glasses that don't have scratches, you can see like perfect with them, and it's a good feeling. You know, having to fight through your glasses, which I do with my ones that I wear for constructions, it's not a good feeling. I'm backing up my driveway now, if you can see that. It's pretty easy to do, and I've done it enough times I could probably do it with just looking straight out the windshield, but I use my side mirror. And this one anyway. I gotta watch it when I get closer, because I don't know, my wife's running around over there, running back of the truck. I told you she almost crashed in the back of my truck, right? With a motor scooter. Be real black and blue now. I took a picture before, and it was, you know, the next day she was already black and blue, but now it's like full on girl purple. You know. Gotta back it up, drop off my equipment. That rain come yesterday. Oh my God. It was, I don't want to run over my bricks. It was not only raining, but it was blowing like really hard. So I just cut the grass. I think I showed that. Maybe I was going to do that. Well, I did that. I trimmed up the hedges and I mowed the lawns. And you know, and then of course the very next day, I did it late afternoon. So the very next day, which was yesterday, the rains come and the lawn is just full. I don't know, here I can show it this way, but you probably can't see it, but just full of debris. Even the rocks, everything's debris. My wife said she picked up a whole bunch of it this morning because it was everywhere, but it's still everywhere. And it looks like it's getting gray again now. I mean, it's been sunny. Of course, it was sunny the whole time I'm out there, so it's just cooking me. But, you know, it might very well rain towards the evening. But what time is it? 3:15. Should I go get the cement and render? Oh no, that's right. I wanted to do the damn roof. And these videos, if you haven't, you know, if you're one of the new subscribers, because obviously I picked up quite a bit of subscribers from those two Social Security videos, but, or certainly at least the one, but yeah, if you're new, you know, to the channel, then I usually in my videos I'll do everything in one day, and then, you know, you'll see that there's 2, 3, 4, 5 different tasks or projects or whatever that I've done, because I do want to keep it mixed up so that I can, you know, I don't know, maybe it's because I'm mixed up or something, but I'm trying to get a number of things done, and then if I get them all done in, you know, same day, I might as well just put them all in the same video. Occasionally I'll do one thing and have one video. I think the other day I tried to put out a video and it was a tree cutting video, and that's pretty much all I did, so not a real big deal there. But I took video yesterday, maybe even the day before, I don't know, but I took some video of, you know, what I was doing over here on the pond project house and this and that, and I took some drone and all that, but which again, the drone was probably in the beginning of this video. And yeah, so I think what I'm gonna do here is maybe I'll spend the rest of the afternoon editing. So I'll try and put those different clips and stuff together in this video. Okay, if you remember this little beast, and when I bought those new integrated nails, cartridges or whatever, I felt that these were stronger than the ones it came with, which it could very well be. You know, like whenever you buy something new, they give you the cheaper version or whatever. But anyway, these ones, yeah, they were strong as far as I was concerned. I just stick it in there and then blast away, man. Yeah, I don't know if you can hear that like I do, but you know, then you just pop that thing out of there. Oh, yeah. Whoa, just blew out the side. So you get the idea. Now I gotta go bam, 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 bam. Sometimes those bullets, they get, the spent cartridge gets stuck in there. I think this thing came with like a little wire brush. I'm gonna have to look for that. But if it gets stuck, I gotta really I gotta spin it apart. Make sure that it all gets out of there. I don't want it blowing up in the middle. And this leftover, this stuff is easy to break away because it's actually the droppings from the render. All right, that's done. It's a little tricky. The wall a little bit uneven, but or like sticking out down at the bottom right there. But it's pretty solid. And you know, I just thought of something. I don't know how. I mean, the wood is all fairly thick and uniform. And I'd like this to be as low as possible in terms of on the deck here. Set this down. Yeah. So, like I said, I want it to be as low as possible on the deck. And I thought, wait a minute, does this fit in the slot? And it actually fits in the slot. So I don't know, maybe the slot's better. It's a little bit lower. I mean, that's definitely lower. The top would be here, and then if it's inside, that's a full inch or so lower. Maybe. It might be the, because those bricks I think are 8-inch, aren't they? So maybe it is a row of bricks that need to be here to get that better situated. I need a Pepsi. All right, man, I'll get back at you. Anyway, hope you enjoyed that. My little handiwork here on the Thai farm. Oh, wait. Before I forget, I was gonna show you. Remember, I don't know if it's this video. I'll see. I have to see if when I'm editing it. But in a previous video clip that I had filmed in my shop here, I showed them bird eggs. Well, now I do anything in here. I was cutting metal and doing all sorts of stuff, and that bird, he just stays right there. He don't care. I'll see if I can show you. See if he don't get spooked, or I'll extend my camera. I'll walk by. He lets me walk by pretty close. You see him? I hit my head, of course. God dang it. Anyway, yeah. He's probably going, what are you doing? What's with the camera? Let me try that again. Nature cam. Yeah, he was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. Yeah. And I also noticed I'm getting there's just a ton of the you know, the mango trees flowering. All those little flowers landing on me everywhere. My wife says that when the mango trees have like a ton of flowers on them, what that the word is, it's going to be bringing like hella storm conditions in the season, like super windy and stuff. It's one of those borderline kind of lore, so we'll have to see. I told her if it gets really bad storms and stuff, I'm going to give her one of those little sashes that say Miss Borlam. All right, so with that, again, thanks to the new subscribers. Sweet. And for the new subscribers also, you get questions and stuff like that, you know, feel free to email me. I got a number of people that shot me some Facebook messages as well as some emails and stuff. That's cool. If I know the answer, I'll give it to you, man, straight up, or I'll point you in the right direction, you know, or I'll go get the answer and then give it to you, just like, you know, just like teachers do, right? Hey, you know what, good question. I don't know the answer to that, but I am gonna find out the answer. I'm gonna get back to you. Or whatever. All right, man. Again, thanks for watching, and keep watching. Hopefully not too much. Oh no, that's right. I was gonna say hopefully not too much welding, but yeah, there's gonna be a load of welding on the dang house over there. All right, man. Until then, Craig out here on the Thai farm. Back at you.